What we've seen so far are, very disturbing trends.
The disturbing trends being the toxicity on Twitter towards political leaders and candidates running in the upcoming federal election, says Sabrina Dallin, the executive director of the Samara Center for Democracy.
The situation is getting worse and not better.
The center monitored the quantity and toxicity of tweets sent to leaders and candidates. They're finding the Liberal Party is facing the most toxicity, followed by the Conservatives, the Greens, the Blocs, and lastly, the NDP. The more striking finding, female incumbents from the Liberal Party are facing the most toxicity online.
They're 5 times more likely to get toxic messages compared to their male counterparts. Toxicity that's aimed at women is generally sexist, misogynistic, and has foul language.
Something Associate Professor of History and Public Policy Heidi Tworek also found in her research during the last federal election.
Another piece of the puzzle as to why women might be more reluctant to run for office. It's also disappointing to see that not much has changed.
She says ongoing discrimination against women and minority groups have a lot to do with it.
Reflect the types of discrimination that already exist in our society, but social media can also exacerbate those dynamics.
She recommends political candidates to pin policies to their social media accounts, saying they'll block or report toxicity, and also ask their supporters to refrain from causing it with other parties.
Some candidates that we've interviewed around the 2019 election suspected that some of the people harassing them were actually the supporters of one of their opponents.
She also recommends political parties to offer more training and support to women and racialized candidates running for the first time. As for social media platforms themselves,
they already delete a huge number of posts.
She says more in-depth conversations on moderating social media content may also help. Tworek says we need to look at the larger issue, racism and misogyny, which continues to exist in our society, online and off. Sharmeen Samani, Global News.